Good day, everybody. I'm Brother Warren, coming to you from the land of peace. And here I'm back with another Manhood Monday. This is episode number 12. And in this week's episode, we're going to talk about fathering and mentoring. Now, 3 minutes will not do this justice. So I'm going to try to be as concise as possible, and hopefully you take something away. I'm going to read a quote by the late, great James Baldwin. Fathers and sons arrive at that relationship only by claiming that relationship. It is by paying for it. If the relationship of father to son could really be reduced to biology, the whole earth will blaze with the glory of fathers and sons. In other words, just because you make a child or make a son in this case, doesn't always make you a father. I have been blessed to mentor and coach many young men who come from single parent homes, moms, grandmoms, aunties, things of that nature. Shout out to all of them for doing the best they could do. I personally never had a biological son. I have a bonus daughter, and I'm helping to raise her up to be a beautiful, beautiful princess and queen in the future. But our sons, as I work in school systems currently and even previously, and even worked in juvenile justice, one of the most common things are there wasn't a man directly in their life, whether it be father, a mentor, a coach. We definitely have to make sure that we as men, if you have a child, be there for that child. There was a rapper many years ago called Ed O.G. He had a song called Be a Father to Your Child. Go check that out. It was a very, very powerful song. Also, the movie Boys in the Hood. Furious Styles, it was played by Larry Fishburne. He had a series of gems he used to drop throughout that movie. In one particular quote, he said, "What makes you a man is not the ability to have a child, it's the courage to raise one." We need fathers out there being fathers to their child. We need mentors filling in those gaps. Without that, we will continue to spiral as a race of black men specifically. I'm just going to call it what it is. We got to do better. Got to do better by our babies. Shout out to all those brothers this past weekend who were legacies, right? Fathers and sons joining a variety of organizations, mine and specifically. And those are good dudes, great fathers, doing great things, being role models and being fathers to their children. And they want to follow in their footsteps. And that's how you do it. That's how you break that cycle of crime or a cycle of poverty or a cycle of anything that's negative, because you have a good father being a role model to their son. And then that son grows, and then he has a family, and it continues that amazing cycle. So we need more of that. And in the absence of that, we just need the mentors to fill it. I've done mentoring for many, many years. I continue to do it to this day. I will continue to do it until I take my last breath. That's what fuels me every single day. So that's my tip for the week. We need fathers to be fathers. And in the absence of the fathers, we need mentors. We need mentors. We need mentors to fill in those gaps, because although mothers are doing a great job, single mothers, grandmothers, aunties, so on and so forth, we need men to show young boys how to be men. That's my tip for the week. I'm Brother Warren, coming to you from the land of peace, which stands for please educate all children equally. I'll be back with you next week. Everyone be blessed. Peace.